Welcome back, everybody, to another GFA matchup. We are into the final week of the regular season, and today we have Goat Factory versus Huntsmen. Goat Factory is, I believe, 7-5, whereas Huntsmen is 8-4. So there should be a good matchup tonight. As you can see on the lineup, there is one name missing. I do not know the last player that will be playing for Goat Factory, if they do have a last player for today's game. But on the side of Goat Factory, we got Gunslinger at quarterback, Weedman, CBZ at line, JBX. Well, he gave me all wide receivers, so I'm just kind of guessing who is the running back. So JBX, JBL, and Deadpool are at the receiver positions. Alright, and we will be underway. And Hunt will be returning this ball first. Friday Nighty Daddy on the return, looking to find a hole. He does. He is able to get it out to the 36. Good return from Fratty. But we haven't seen Marrero in a while, so it'll be good to see what he is able to accomplish today. And Jaeger on a 4-yard run at the very beginning of the game. Rolling out to the left, out route to T-Tree. Oh, T-Tree dodges Deadpool for a second there. Made him overslide. Fake roll. And a 0-yard gain. CBZ on the tackle. Throwing across the middle of the field. He's got Destin. T-Tree able to get the block onto JBX. Destin running down the field. JBX able to catch up to him at the 12, and a good drive from Hunt on this first quarter. Jaeger rolling out to the right, going to go to the out route to Destin. Destin able to find the end zone, catching it along the sideline and diving in. And Hunt draw first blood, making the score 7-0. JBL going to be on the return. And decent field position for GF to start out their drive. Now let's see what Gunslinger can do. Getting it out to JBL on the comeback. Gunslinger dropped a little bit too far back, I believe, on that. I believe he had enough room in the pocket to stay stepping up, but being that close, it could have been batted down or even a face pick. And the line broke down a little bit there. Gonna go deep downfield. He has his man. He has Deadpool. Drew Lock not able to cover him. Deadpool diving into the end zone. A very short drive from GF. Getting it down the field in just a few plays. And GF is gonna go for 2 points. To try and take this lead. And they do not. So Hunt still retained the lead after a failed 2-point conversion by GF. Jaeger trying to find a hole. He does! And he gets it out to the 45. Great return from Jaeger. And so far, Hunt have been doing really well on special teams. Jaeger looking for the run. A 1-yard sack by CBZ. And it looked like Jaeger was trying to be patient and find a hole, but he's getting pressured. Going to go deep downfield. And that is going to be an interception by JBX. Ulysses went out onto the leak, but Jaeger threw a little bit too far to the right and provided leverage to JBX instead of Ulysses. If you're going to target a lineman against a receiver, you got to be able to throw that leverage. JBX on the catch for a 7-yard gain. And let's see if Hunt can make a defensive stand to keep this lead. And Ulysses threw. And Ulysses gets a sack, 18-yard loss. And that's what Ulysses does best. Marrero not able to pick that one up. Good amount of pressure, but he gets it out to Weeman. Weeman gets 14 yards on the play. And a 4th and 7. Can Hunt stop GF right here? And a dangerous throw, and it is intercepted by Destin. Good lurk from Destin, and good job by the Hunt line to put enough pressure that Gunslinger had to throw that one. Jaeger rolling out to his left, but CBZ and Gunslinger get through. CBZ gets credit for the sack. And Gundy wasn't able to block either of them. Jaeger rolling out to the right. Fake 4-man. Gonna go on the comeback route to Destin. Destin gets a 9-yard gain. Thank you, Malik, for the follow. And Jaeger fakes the run. Gonna go over the top, and Ulysses misses it. If he had just kept going straight instead of moving off to the side, that was an easy touchdown. But let's see if Hunt can get this first down. Gets T-Tree. T-Tree able to get the first down. Deadpool not able to get the immediate tackle. And Hunt, after a failed play, are able to reset their downs and go again for the end zone. Jaeger going to be on the run, trying to get out to the outside. He has room. JBX with a touchdown saving tackle. Jaeger rolling out to the left, and JBL able to run around the outside and get the sack onto Jaeger. Jaeger able to avoid the pressure. And he's not able to get in. JBL with the tackle after a 7-yard gain. 3rd and goal. Jaeger fakes the roll. Tries to go with the middle, and he gets it easily, diving into the end zone. And Jaeger puts that one up and through. And the score is 14-6. So GF is going to have to get a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Gunslinger will be on the return, looking for some blocks, and he runs into Ulysses. Only setting up at the 29. Gunslinger. Getting put back. Gundy with the sack. 17-yard loss, and Hunt is doing exactly what they need to do. They need to keep putting pressure on Gunslinger. Gunslinger now with plenty of time, throwing it out to the right. Has JBX. JBX tries to slide a 16-yard gain, and it is still 3rd and 11. Now let's see what they can do here. Can they get this first down? Gunslinger, plenty of time again. Getting out to JBL. What a dot from Gunslinger. Able to put it just out of the reach of Destin. And now GF with some momentum on this drive. Gunslinger trying to step up. Did he cross the line? I think he did. He did, and he wasn't able to throw. He had the run, but he did want to go for the pass, but he didn't realize that he had crossed the line already. Gunslinger rolling out to the right, going to go deep downfield. And JBX with the slide, able to make a great play. Because it looks like Drew Lock had basically an easy pick there, but JBX able to make some sliding moves. Gunslinger going towards the back of the end zone, and he has JBL. What a dot from Gunslinger. Now can they tie this game up? And they do. They has Deadpool on that slant route. And this game is all tied up. Ulysses is going to be on the return. Only returning at 21 yards out to the 27. Yeager rolling out to the right. Plenty of time. And he overthrows T-Tree. Oh no. That was a very questionable play. And now GF with a chance to take the lead. Gunslinger gonna go for the end zone. First play, and he has Deadpool. And 2 plays, and GF takes the lead. Great throw downfield. And Destin with the interception on the 2-point conversion, making GF's lead only 6. Hunt got ball first. So Hunt is going to have to try and get this lead back. Yeager with a lot of running room, and he gets it all the way out to the 40. And you can see Yeager only has 82 passing yards so far, where Gunslinger has 200. But a close enough game. And Yeager only has 17 rushing yards, so it's been a lot of the defense for Hunt that has been keeping them in this game so far. And they've been able to capitalize. T-Tree with the catch there. 10-yard gain. 1st and 10. Yeager. Plenty of time again, but now getting pushed back. Throwing this one to the comeback route to Drew Lock, and he is able to make a 4-yard catch. Yeager's not really able to go downfield much right now. With the receiving core for GF, it is allowing basically these plays to last as long and still not really have anybody open for Hunt. Jaeger gets sacked by CBZ. And it's 4th and 11. And Hunt do not want to turn this ball over right now. With 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter and being down by 6, you need to try and convert this right here. And he's going to go deep downfield. And Destin has spot. 1st and goal for Hunt. And Destin right now is being the MVP of this game, doing it on both sides of the ball. Jaeger looking for the run, backing up. And Marrero gonna get the sack. Good to see Marrero back in the game and back into the GFA. Rolling out to the right, Destin getting in 9 yards on that play at the 5. 3rd and goal. And Hunt really needed to punch this one in. The fake roll, going for the run, and Jaeger with his 2nd running touchdown of the game. I believe it is only his 2nd. Yeah, that is his 2nd. And they do put it up and through, and the game is tied. Or no, actually, Hunt have the lead with 21-20. I forgot GF had gone for 2 their previous time. JBL not really able to get a good return out of that one, only getting it to the 28. And 1:48 left to go in the second quarter. There is still plenty of time for GF to drive down this field, but there also might be enough time for Hunt to get this ball back. And too many dives coming out. Gundy able to get the sack, but there were too many dives coming out there from Hunt. They were just getting desperate to get that sack, and they are lucky that that play didn't go for more. Gunslinger getting out to Deadpool for a short gain. 3rd and 9. And if Hunt is able to stop GF's drive here, that is going to put them with great advantage. Gunslinger now is on the run. And he dives forward. He does get the 1st. Good patience by Gunslinger to look for the opening. Gunslinger stepping up into the pocket. Gonna go for the sideline and is just overthrown. It kind of looked like Drew Lock had a better positioning than JBX. Gunslinger getting pressured by Gundy. Gundy gets the sack. 3rd and 26. And time is now starting to tick down. 55 seconds left to go in the half. And GF might try to look for something shorter here. And they do. He has JBX. JBX almost breaks free. 15-yard gain, 4th and 11. And that allows GF to run down the clock a little bit more and throw up a 50 further down the field if he needs to get rid of this one. And he has JBL open over the center. JBL trying to reach to the outside. He has good blocks and runs out of bounds at the 34. 1st and 10, 33 seconds left to go in this half. Gunslinger rolling out to the left. Gonna throw end zone, and he has JBL behind Destin. And Gunslinger doing it with his arm, like always. And gonna try to get this 7-point lead back. and not able to do so. So they are only up by 5 right now, which means Hunt can take the lead with just a touchdown and no extra point. And 23 seconds left to go, 21 seconds, and they are at the 32. Plenty of time to get within 50 range or even drive down the field with all of your timeouts. Hunt rolling out to the right. Going back to the left. Good catch by T-Tree. ZBZ there. Almost getting the pick. T-Tree able to step forward and save that. Jaeger under a lot of pressure, getting it away, and it's overthrown. And we might need Drew Lock to chip here. There is 6 seconds left to go, so they might look for a short pass. If they do get a short pass here, they have to get out of bounds because I doubt GF will tackle them instantly. 3, 2, and they're going to have to call a timeout, and they do not get the timeout off in time, and that is halftime. So let's take a look at your halftime stats. Gunslinger with 300 even, and Deadpool and JBL having the same number of yards with 3 and 5 receptions respectively. And JBX with 78. Weeman getting 14 yards. Destin basically doing it all right now with 106 for Hunt. 10 blocks, 1 tackle, 1 interception, and a touchdown. Gundy having 3 sacks. Ulysses only having 1 so far. Jaeger, -3 rushing yards and 158 yards passing. JBL returning this down the sideline. Good return for GF. And they're already out to the 44. Gunslinger backing up. And Gundy getting through again. And Gundy on this line is just breaking past CBZ. Ulysses putting some pressure, but he gets it out to Deadpool. Deadpool on 14 yards. Gunslinger, plenty of time in the pocket. But Ulysses able to get past Marrero after he got blocked instantly. 8 yards sack. Gunslinger on a 4th and 20. Stepping up. Gonna go for sideline. Doesn't have his man. And that is gonna be a turnover on downs. Now Hunt able to turn the ball over and try and take back this lead. Barrero with the tackle on Jaeger. I can't tell if that was that a sack? Did that count? I believe that did count for a sack for Marrero. Jaeger rolling out to the left. Gonna go for the center of the field. T-Tree has it. T-Tree looking for the sideline. JBL able to get the tackle from behind. Jaeger with a fake roll. JBL again with the tackle. And even though Jaeger doesn't have that many running yards so far, he is still able to get through when he needs to. And he is able to dive into the end zone right there. And that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. He did have Destin in the back of the end zone, even if he didn't have that hole. Gunslinger throwing this one downfield. He has JBL, and JBL able to break away. JBX able to get the block on Destin, but Destin gets around the shield and dives, saving the touchdown. Gunslinger going to the back of the end zone, and Deadpool catches it out of bounds. Not able to toe tap it. Throws it out to JBX. JBX finds the end zone. And GF take this lead back instantly. And again, going for 2. And JBL wide open. Drew Lock left the area. Ulysses is going to be on the return. And Jaeger on the run, finding a big hole, getting it all the way out to the 45 of GF. And I'll deal with that in a second. Jaeger getting another 10 yards off that run. Jaeger over the middle has Destin 17 yards. And he's trying to find some running room again. 2nd and 5. And 3rd and 1, and Hunt is driving down this field. And all on the basically the legs of Jaeger. And he finds Destin. Destin with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the game is all tied up. And now all Hunt have to do is kick this extra point to take the lead. And that kick is up and good. And a very high scoring game. Basically just a shootout between two of a couple of the top teams in the GFA. Gunslinger gonna go deep downfield, and he has JBX. JBX getting 30 yards on that play, and Gunslinger with 400 yards so far in the game, and there's still a 1/4 to play. Gunslinger gonna go deep downfield again, going for end zone, and it is T-Tree this time coming up with the interception. And it was just slightly underthrown. And Deadpool not able to box out T-Tree for that ball. And Jaeger might have Destin downfield. He goes for him, lobbing it over. Destin has the ball going down the field. Drew Lock trying to get the block there. He dodges JBL with some blocks. Can he get to the end zone? Destin, yards after the catch. God. And that is a touchdown for Hunt. And now they are up by 8. So that is going to force GF to make the next 2-point try or risk being down by 2 possessions. JBL on the return. Ulysses with the tackle. Gunslinger stepping up into the pocket. Gonna look for the run this time. Gunslinger getting the first down with his legs. Stepping off to the right. He might have JBX. And JBX, what a dot to JBX. And deep downfield, 49 yards after the catch. And 5 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Can they punch it into the end zone? Gunslinger looking for some room, and he is able to dodge Gundy just enough to get into the end zone. A 7-yard run for the score. And now he has to find one of his receivers. And he has Deadpool making the 2-point conversion, in this game is all tied up again. What a great back and forth game between these two teams. And after this kickoff return, that is going to be the end of the third quarter. And heading into the fourth, a great shootout between GF and Hunt. Jaeger and Destin carrying this team a little bit. T-Tree coming up with a big interception in the third. And Gundy doing it on the line with Ulysses getting there too. Jaeger has Drew Lock open. Jaeger moving off to the right with a 4-man rush. And a CBZ able to get the sack from behind. 11-yard loss. 2nd and 22. Jaeger rolling left. And T-Tree able to get 15 yards on the play. And yeah, CBZ definitely carrying this line. 6 sacks so far. And CBZ again with another sack. It is 4th and 17. And Hunt is looking to be in a little bit of trouble here. They're going to have to try and spread out on the deep ball to try and put a one-on-one situation. They're going to go to Destin. Destin comes up with it, finding the spot, saving the Hunt drive. Jaeger faking the roll, looking for some room, only getting a yard on the play. Trying to contain Jaeger, but they leave T-Tree wide open. Miscommunication between the coverage. And that is an easy score for Hunt. And they kick it up, and it is through. Hunt regaining the lead. 49-42, and it's going to be interesting to see because GF almost always goes for 2-point conversions, and I don't doubt we'll see it again. But with the game starting to wind down, and some room from Gunslinger making some great moves, and he might have this touchdown if JBL can get the block onto Drew Lock. And he is able to get into the end zone. What a return from Gunslinger. And they are going to go for 2 points. And it is GF regaining the lead with a 2-point to JBL. And after Hunt had fantastic special teams in the first half, in this fourth quarter, allowing a run back like that could be killer. And let's see if Drew Lock can do the same, but gets tackled at the 35. Yeager getting sacked by CBZ again. And CBZ, 8 sacks so far, 10 sacks total on the side of GF. And CBZ gets through again, but not able to get the sack that time. And he gets out to T-Tree. T-Tree able to get the first 23-yard gain. Yeager rolling out to the right. And Marrero gets the sack this time. 13-yard loss, 2nd and 23. And time is starting to tick away for Hunt. They are only down by 1 so far. Yeager looking for something. Trying to get away from CBZ. He might just want to throw this one away. Gonna go for the short route to Destin. Destin has the ball. And gets 10 yards. 3rd and 13. And they're taking a little bit too much time off the clock for themselves, because they can drain this clock and kick a field goal, but I don't know if they would be able to drain just enough to do so without giving GF time to get the ball back. And Marrero, 15-yard sack, and Marrero starting to come alive, getting 2 sacks this drive so far. Yeager dropping really far back, and Gunslinger helping his own cause, getting a sack for himself. And that was a turnover. Now GF looking to punch it in. Friday Natty Daddy getting the sack. And we haven't seen Fratty too much this game. Hopefully he'll step up in these last few minutes. And a screen route to JBX, and Destin almost times it perfectly. And GF extending their lead to 7. Can they extend their lead to 8 and force Hunt? Or extend their lead to 9 and, well, actually no, they only extended to 8. So they have to, so they are forcing Hunt to make a 2-point conversion instead of possibly missing it. And Drew Lock not really able to find room there. And like I said before, the special teams for Hunt was doing fantastic in the first half, but now GF really stepped up on their special teams. Yeager running for his life, and a comeback route to Drew Lock, able to dive just in front of JBX. And gonna go deep downfield. And Friday Natty Daddy, I think, went to body block instead of going for the ball. And Hunt getting a little bit desperate now. Going downfield again. This one should be able to be caught. And T-Tree steps forward. T-Tree misses the ball as he steps forward. And it is 4th and 6. I think that's 2 cells on what looked like to be absolute dots to the receivers. And T-Tree makes up for it this time, getting the first down. Trying to get away from JBL. Is tackled. 22 seconds left to go. They do call a timeout. That is 1 timeout gone for Hunt. Yeager rolling out to the right. Dropping back. Going out to the out route to Drew Lock. Drew Lock gets out of bounds with 15 seconds left to go. Yeager looking for something. Gonna go for the center and it is intercepted by JBL. JBL ends this game with the interception. He was looking for Destin and JBL just undercuts that route. And Gunslinger just gonna run this clock out. And that is the end of the game. What a fantastic game coming from GF and Hunt. A really good shootout, with GF really turning up the pressure in the second half. Gunslinger throwing for 4 touchdowns and running for 3. Oh no, that's Yeager. My bad. And Gunslinger throwing for 6 and running for 2. That sounds a little bit more like the stat line I was looking for. Yeager throwing for 460 yards, 76% completion rating, negative 26 rushing yards, but that is mainly from the sacks. There was a good amount of running coming from Yeager. He was able to get a couple of good drives towards the end with his legs. Gunslinger throwing for 468. Very, very close stat line, honestly. Destin really carried the receivers on Hunt's side. And JBL and JBX both having over 150, 173, and 163 yards. Deadpool also with a 100-yard game. Drew Lock getting 43. T-Tree getting 157. And looking at the sacks, there were a lot of sacks this game. CBZ with 8, Gunslinger with 1, JBL with 1, Marrero with 3, Gundy with 4, and Ulysses with 2. 2 interceptions coming from the side of Hunt, and then 3, including the game-sealing interception, coming from the side of GF. And we will transfer this over to the final score. With your final score, Goat Factory 57, Hunt 49. A very, very close game all the way right up to the end.